Hey, everybody. Welcome to Live at Lunch for Monday. It is May 24th, all day. It's 24th all day. Amber, you're not even laughing at my terrible jokes.
Sorry.
Okay. You can't see her. She's on the other side of the desk here. We are working really hard at putting together the June Thrive right now. And so it's really appropriate that today is on Live at Lunch. We're talking about the last week of May and all of the activities. And then we can also give you some hints on what's happening in June and maybe where you can even contribute to what the activities are. So first of all, let's just get through today. So I'm really excited about today. We have a special music guest this afternoon. Before that, of course, we do have our regular fitness classes. We had dance sequences here this morning. We had our kindness coins. We had One Day University. The boxer workout is this afternoon. But at 4 o'clock, harpist Hunter Ackerley is going to come and join us in the gallery bar. And so I encourage you to be there. She's going to play from 4 till about 5. We'll see how. I think she's booked till 5. So make sure that you find your way in there to enjoy some of that music. The bar will be open, obviously. But if you wanted to make a reservation to eat dinner there, I would encourage you to do that ASAP. Tomorrow morning, we do have our grocery run. We're going to Bash's'. Hopefully you had a chance to fill out the poll that I sent out on Friday asking where, if you are using the grocery service, where you would like us to go. I gave you a couple different shopping centers and grocery stores to check out. And so we're going to be solidifying that later today because, again, we're working on June's Thrive. So if you haven't had a chance to do that, I would do that ASAP so that your opinion can be heard and you can contribute to where we are going. On Tuesday, tomorrow, it's a normal-ish day. We've got a lot of our fitness classes. We've got open studio in the afternoon, along with our in trivia, which everybody is welcome to do. There's 2 trivias that we do, right? On Tuesdays, it's a little more informal. We do it in the inn, which is on the 2nd floor. We do it in the library there, and it's more where we read the trivia questions and we all just kind of toss them out, what the answers are, whoever guesses it, and then we might discuss it, or it might, share a memory or something about that trivia or about where we were, how we know it. But it's a little more informal. And then on Thursday for coffee and questions, we get the group trivia style, which is a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little more competitive, but again, we're competing for snacks. So that's what I always remind people when they get really worked up. On Wednesday morning, we are continuing our hikes to Sabino Canyon, and that is getting more popular. I'm happy to say we're leaving early in the morning so that we can do it before, while it's nice and cool. So that departs at 7:30 from the inn lobby. We also have our mat yoga class with Christy. We also have a special health talk, which is dehydration prevention with Beata. That's going to be in the screening room. You'll see that on your Thrive calendar. And then we have our midweek stretch and reset. Everybody enjoys that one. And then we have our new release in the afternoon, which is called Madame Claude. Now, I do want to let you know about this because it is a French film, and it's a little, it was not rated, and I didn't realize the not rated might mean that there was a little bit of nudity. So that will be playing up in the screening room, but I just wanted to let you know ahead of time that it does discuss prostitution in the 60s, so the clothes are all fabulous, but it's a little risque. And then I also forgot to mention that tomorrow, which is on Tuesday, I skipped ahead of myself, that we also have our documentaries, our Tuesday documentaries, and this one's on Tina Turner, and it's at 1 o'clock in the screening room. And that one looks really, really great. It's a new HBO documentary, so it's a new release as well. On Thursday, we're continuing our Beating with Nancy. Coffee and Questions is at 10:30. Again, that's group trivia, and it's growing every single week. If you are interested in coming, please come. Everybody is very welcoming. We can start new teams. The teams can move around. Please don't ever feel like you need to know somebody to come. I am there, and I will make sure that you meet some new folks. Let's see. We also have our fitness classes with Juan on Thursday. We have our art with Ami class at 2 o'clock. And then we also have our outdoor movie. The Three Amigos is going to be our movie. We're going to start it around 7:15. We usually try to start it at dusk. So 7:15, 7:20, we start it when it's dark enough to be able to see. And we chose this movie specifically because it was filmed at Old Tucson Studios. And so you can really recognize the Sonoran Desert just all over the place in that film. It's really fun. And it's a silly movie. It stars Martin Short and Steve Martin is in it. I mean, it's just Chevy Chase. It's just a great movie. It's a lot of fun. It's really silly. It's a great film. On Friday morning, we have our Telling Tales memoir writing workshop that's happening upstairs in the screening room. Everyone is welcome to join. We have our In Bingo. If you're a bingo fan, we can do that in the Inn lobby as well. And then we also have our Zumba class with Juan, and we have our continuation of our Sonoran Glass workshops, and then we have that very popular full body mat stretch. On Saturday, we have our little knitting circle over here with Knitting with Nancy. I think any sort of handicraft is always welcome. We have Genealogy Club at 11, and then we have our Saturday Classics. And the Saturday Classic this week was suggested by Ben Golden, and it's the 1939 version of Mice and Men. And so that should be a lot of fun as well. And then we also have our Crafternoons in the Maker Space. So talking about Saturday afternoon movies, this is where I'm calling on you. So if you have a Saturday classic that you would like me to screen in June, speak now. And by speak now, I mean speak right now, because I'm putting that schedule together. Or you'll just have to trust me that I'm pretty good at picking these old movies. But if you have one you'd like to see, please let me know. ASAP, like in the next hour or two. And then on Sunday, which brings us to Sunday, we have our yoga classes, we have our Sunday salutation classes, and then I'm just going to give you a preview of that Monday as well, because that's the final day of the month. But we have our June activity preview, which is where I go through all of the activities in June. And we had, I think, 8 or 9 people at the one last month, but I just want to make sure you know about that. So the last day of the month, I always hand out the thrives, and then we go through them together, and I make sure that you see all the things that I want to make sure you don't miss. So if you feel like, oh, I heard about this activity, but I didn't know about it, or, oh, everybody keeps telling me about this, but I've got questions about it, this is the perfect time for you to get FaceTime with me and go through the activities. And so that happens at 11 o'clock in the Buena Vista on Monday the 31st. And so it's even highlighted in your Thrive from this last month as well. And then I think that sort of brings us up to date. We are going to be moving a few things around in June. Nothing too crazy. We just took the feedback that you were giving us already about maybe a better time for One Day University, or maybe some other things like that. And so we're just trying to adjust to make sure that we're serving all of your needs. And so please let us know how we can do that better, as always. And I guess that brings us up to date. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Good. I think I did it. Oh, the one other thing I want to mention is I think this afternoon is the Yin Yoga. Isn't that correct? And I think that's been very lightly attended. And so when I see things that maybe only 2 people are attending, or even 1 or 3 people, when it's low like that, it makes me think there's not interest. But I know that people had specifically asked for restorative yoga, yin yoga. That's happening in the afternoons on Monday at, what time is it at? It's at 1 o'clock in the it's going to be at 1 o'clock in the Movement Studio today. And so I'd encourage you, if you want some sort of deeper stretches, if you would like to have that restorative yoga experience, to attend that class. And if you've attended it and you have feedback for me, let me know. Maybe it's a bad time, maybe it's not what you expected, but let me know before I move classes around or change them. I want to get that feedback from you. So let me know what you think about Yin Yoga. All right. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Bye.